Sorry guys, had to knock at the door. I had to answer it. Alright, so let's go back to this one. So I know that x is at -5, or that it crosses at -5. And my slope is 2, so that means I can go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Alright, so now I know it's a solid line because it is equal. So I want to know what kind of points are going to work. So at this point in time, I need to choose a point. Choose 0. Alright, so if I put 0, 0 in, so 0 is greater than or equal to 0 minus 5. So 0 is greater than or equal to -5. That is true. So I would shade everything above. So I'm going to include the line y is equal to 2x minus 5 and the half plane above it. Alright, so everything above that line. Alright, y is less than 2x minus 5. Alright, let's go ahead. We already know that our line looks like this, but now look, we've got a dashed line. Okay, we've got a dashed line there. So, let me figure out really quickly where we can choose a point. We can do 0, 0 again, so 0 is less than 0 minus 5. Is 0 less than -5? It is not. So let's come over here and let's choose a point. And you would have to try to figure out your points over here, and you'd be a little better if you were graphing it. So we said it was up to, so -5, -4, -3, so this is -3, 1, -3, -2, -1, 2. Okay, so then -1, 0, that'd be 1, 3. So we can choose the point, let's just choose 10, let's do 10, 0. So 0 is less than, 10 times 2 is 20, minus 5 is 15. So 0 is less than 15, does that work? It does, so I would shade everything this way. So I'm not going to start off with the line y is equal to 2x minus 5 because it's not included in this. So instead, I'm just going to say it's the half plane. Lying below, alright, lying below y is equal to 2x minus 5. So we are lying below there. Alright, last problem. Graph the solution set to y is equal to, y is less than -5, reading it as an inequality in one variable, and describe the solution set in words. Then graph the solution set to y is less than -5 again, this time reading it as an inequality in two variables, and describe the solution set in words. Alright, so if I read this in one variable, alright, I'm just looking at it as y is less than -5. Alright. Let's look at this. I know that I'd be looking at -5 here. Alright. So just looking at that in one variable, only talking about the x part, then I know, like it would just be graphing it just like we would on a number line. So I know that it would have an open circle at -5, and then it would go to the left. So all real numbers less than, so in one variable, alright, we're just looking at it as an x, no xy. Then I know, so here's what it would look like as a graph. it would be an open circle at -5, and then I would shade every number less than -5. So then I would extend the shaded line, actually it's a ray, to the left of -5. So I would say all real numbers less than -5. Okay, if I were just looking at it as one variable. Now, what happens if I'm looking at two variables? So that's where my graph over here would come in handy. Alright, so I'm looking at if x is -5, x would be -5 no matter what. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, x would be -5, my line would look like this. It wouldn't matter what y is, y would always, or x would always be -5. Why did I put a dash? Because x is not equal to -5. So in this case, here's what I would say. The graph would be a dashed vertical line through x is equal to 5, or x is equal to -5. Alright, and then I need to think about what points are going to fit. So I want x to be less than -5. Well, what numbers are less than -5? That means I would shade everything to the left. Alright, so I would shade everything, all points to the left of the line will be shaded. Alright, so you need to make sure that you have completed exercises 3 through 5, exercise 3, we did 4 and 5 together. Make sure you complete exercise 3 for homework and get it turned back in when you turn in your packets. Guys, I hope you have a great 2021. Hopefully I will be seeing you soon. Hopefully it starts out great.